What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today, once again, I'm going to be talking about Captain Marvel and Brie Larson. Now, Brie Larson has been on this campaign to promote her movie, Captain Marvel, which most actors do. If you want your movie to succeed, you really gotta market it correctly. This is where I think she's been failing. Captain Marvel has been marketed absolutely horribly. She's been going around proclaiming that she's a warrior hero, that she's going to be stronger, faster, smarter, that she's going to be the one that changes it all for us women, that she's finally going to be the hero that we have to look up to. And how when she watched Wonder Woman, she cried because it was the first time she had seen that, and that now she was going to be able to do it. She was going to be able to save us women and be the hero we've always needed. Smallest violin in the world for your ignorance. Smallest violin. And you know what's sad is you probably haven't seen the movie I'm referencing either, because, there's only one woman in it, and it's in the beginning of the movie, and she's a waitress. And they have an amazing conversation about that. Great movie, great dialogue. You should go watch it, but you probably won't, because it's a majority of a male cast, except for, the few waitresses in the beginning. Great movie. And you know what they do? Not once in that movie do they, talk down about women. If anything, all of the men in the beginning conversation are talking about how hard it is for women and how these waitresses depend on tips to survive and are all trying to help the waitresses from the one jackass that doesn't believe in tipping. And you hate white men. Yet that's an entirely white cast. Okay. So this woman's going around proclaiming that she's going to be the savior for all women. She doesn't want white men coming to her movies. She's going to go on, Twitter and share all these GoFundMes and go on Ellen and promote all these GoFundMes that help people raise money so little girls that can't afford to go see the movie can go afford to see a movie. Instead of, getting them, clothes, school supplies, medical attention, because all these girls can't afford to go to a movie, but for some reason, you want to go pay for that instead of, getting things that they actually need? Or why do they have to go see Captain Marvel? Why can't they see the Lego movie? Why can't they see How to Train Your Dragon 3? Why can't they go see Alita? No, it has to be Captain Marvel because you want people to, help your sales prices. You want your tickets to get sold. I'm sorry for the noise. My dog is running around like crazy right now. She just woke up from her nap, so she's got a lot of energy. Exhibit A. Squirmy, squirmy, squirmy. Squirmy McSquirtingtons. And she bites. Here's her favorite. Anyways, my dog's crazy. That being said, every single one of the characters in the MCU has promoted their movies. They've gone around, done interviews, talked about their movies, done marketing campaigns for the movies, because they want their movies to succeed. Not once have I witnessed Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, any of those actors talking about how when they trained, when they got in shape, and you know that those actors are in shape. They're in freaking great shape. It's amazing what those men have done to their bodies to play these superheroes. Not once do you see those men saying that now that they've worked out, they have this new way of looking at the world, and that they look at women on the street and know that they could take them, and know that they can toss them. Brie Larson, on the other hand, does 6 or 9 months worth of training in martial arts and going to the gym. Now all of a sudden she has this new outlook on life, and now when she's walking down the street, she's assessing every single man, and she's like, hey, that guy in a green jacket, I can toss him. You guys think I'm joking? Here's the freaking clip.
Once I started doing more judo, I'd be like, ooh, that guy has a jean jacket on. I could totally throw him right now.
Now, I didn't think, maybe I was at first I saw this because I came across this YouTube channel, and, I suggested, kind of saw the little preview. That was the first 12 seconds of the clip. I was like, maybe there's something off. Maybe this isn't, maybe I'm taken out of context. Nope. And the link to the entire interview where this happened was in Singapore. Links in the description below. You can go watch the entire thing and see just how when somebody asks her, hey, what was it like? What was it like training? She says, it was a complete transformation. I, did all this training and I had no idea the effect it was going to have on my body and my mind. And now when I see men walking down the street, it's like, yeah, that guy in the jean jacket, I could totally toss him. If you saw Robert Downey Jr. say that, he would get attacked by every single feminist woman on the internet. He would get attacked by all the Shill media. All the SJWs would come after him because he'd be sexist. He'd be labeled as a woman hater, that he envisions, he looks at women on the street and envisions, him beating them up, him tossing them. You see, any of the male actors say that, they would get persecuted to no end. They would never be able to get a job in Hollywood again because the SJWs would go crazy on them. Absolutely crazy. Brie Larson, on the other end, nope. She can go around. Calm down. Sorry about that. Anyways, Brie Larson, she can get away with saying anything. She can go and assess every single man and, envision tossing them, beating them up in a sense. She can envision that, and she can go around talking about that. No one's going to say a word because guess what? Brie Larson is a woman, and she's trying to push female empowerment. She's going to be the savior for all of us. No, she's not. That is not a woman to look up to. That ignorant woman that has apparently never seen a movie, never read a book, never watched a TV show, never watched an animation, never read a comic book. She's obviously never seen any movies in the universe that she's in, because there are some fantastic female heroes in that universe. But apparently she's never seen them. These are all, foreign to her, foreign concepts that us women have people to look up to. And apparently she's the first. She's the first one. Okay. Never watched Star Wars, apparently. Never watched any of the Batman movies, any of the Superman movies. Never watched Underworld. Aliens. I mean, I feel like Aliens is like one of the best, nods to female empowerment. Ripley in that movie, holy freaking shit. Sarah Connor, come on! Do you not see her, smash a Terminator and then break out of a loony bin and face another Terminator that's even more powerful, that's even more scary? You don't look at that and see female empowerment? What the hell is wrong with you? What movies are you watching? Apparently not. And Brie Larson can get away with saying, I'm the first one, guys. I'm the first one. I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be the one that's here for all of us women. I'm not amused. I'm really not. That's very insulting to every movie that came before. I mean, you can even look at animated movies, and I know I've done videos on this, but I use the simile of Mulan. There you go. You can go watch Mulan. She's more of a hero than you, and she doesn't walk around proclaiming it. She doesn't go make proclamations that she doesn't want a certain race of people to see her movies. Could you imagine? Just imagine if, like I said before, Robert Downey Jr., if he went and said, I don't want any white women coming to see my movie. I don't want that. No white women can see my movie. I don't want any white women interviewing me. I want this to be diverse. He would get eaten alive. Eaten a freaking alive. But no, because it's Brie Larson, she can get away with anything that she wants. Absolutely anything. And it's so ridiculous. I don't understand where this woman, how she thinks that this is okay. How? And how do people buy this? Her going around, she's a freaking white woman. She's got blonde hair and blue freaking eyes. You look at her freaking past, and you can, because it's all on the internet. I had to go do it because I didn't know anything about this woman, aside from the fact that she was in 21 Jump Street, and she wasn't even a memorable character. Heck, I remember the other girl that was in 50 Shades of Grey that was in that movie for 2 seconds, more than I remembered her character. Somebody had to remind me that that's what she was in. You look at that white woman going around preaching that she doesn't want white men to come see her movie, that she doesn't want to be interviewed by white men. Hello? So you don't want your father seeing this movie? You don't want your father coming to this movie? You don't want your husband coming to this movie? You don't want your grandfather to come to this movie? Okay, so excluding an entire, race of people, and if you actually look at the people that go and see your movies, a majority of them are men! And I'm pretty sure a majority of that are white men! So you excluding an entire race of people is just wrong. And then she's going around saying, if I am surrounded by people that look like me, I don't feel like that's successful. I need to be surrounded by diversity. Then move out of Beverly Hills. Move. You're living in California. There's gonna be white people. I'm just telling you that. Mexico's right there. You can go move there. I'm pretty sure they don't want you. They're not very happy with our country as it is. I wouldn't be either. If the way that they get treated here. You can go to Canada. There's a lot of white people there. You can go across the ocean. Where Singapore is. You can go over there. You're not going to be surrounded by people that look like you. There's plenty other places in the world. You can go there if you don't want to feel like being around people that look like you is not successful. You can move. It's not that hard. Or, it doesn't even have to be that, drastic. You don't have to move out of the country. You can simply move your ass out of Beverly Hills and go, move to a different part of California. I mean, it's not that hard. It really isn't. I mean, when I went to school, I'm Portuguese. When I first started off school, it was a majority of Portuguese kids and, Mexican kids, because that's where I grew up. I grew up in a tiny town, and it was a very big Portuguese community. It was a farming community. We were either Portuguese or Mexican. Nothing wrong. None of us judged each other based on our heritage. Then I moved to an even bigger school. There was even less, I was the only Portuguese person there. It's not that hard. If you don't want to be surrounded by people, and you probably shouldn't be in Hollywood. Heck, you want to, succeed as an actress and surrounded by people that aren't the same race as you, go to India. Bollywood is exploding. Look at T-Series. It's crazy. You can go do stuff over there. They might not hire you because you're not going to fit in, to their style of storytelling. You're not going to understand it. You're going to have to learn to speak another language. But hey, you want diversity. You want to go and not be surrounded by people that look like you. There's the answer to your solution. You aren't, our hero. You're not. I don't look up to you. I feel sorry for you. It's embarrassing what you're doing. It's embarrassing to me as a woman that you are trying to represent us and you don't know anything. You don't understand what a strong female character is. Women don't go around envisioning that they can beat up every single person. That's not how it works. I've worked out before. When I was in high school, I was in sports. I had to go to the gym. I got very self-conscious about it because I'm one of those people that if I lift weights after one day, I get very, yoked. I didn't like that because I don't like looking manly. I like that I'm a woman. I like that I look like a woman. But when I did water polo, that's kind of what you got to do because I'm a very petite woman. Those girls will drown me. They were a lot bigger than me. I had to be stronger. I had to make myself stronger. Do you think that me going to the gym and lifting weights made me think about, everyone else? Like me, I didn't walk around going, oh yeah, I can beat up that person. Oh yeah, I can beat up that person. No, I was like, okay, I'm going to swim longer without getting a cramp. I'm going to run faster and not get tired as fast. That's what working out is. I don't think she understands. I don't understand this concept of working out equals I can beat up everyone now. And again, if any man said that, they'd be persecuted to no end. So everyone, I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay too. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click that little bell. That way you get notifications when I do videos, when I do live streams. Hopefully Tula will be calmer during that. But anyway, everyone, have a great rest of your day. And may the force be with you because we are really, really going to need it. Bye.
Hey everyone, after being asked for months now, I finally got a P.O. box, so if you want to send me some mail, go ahead and send it to Anna, that Star Wars girl, or TSWG for short, at P.O. Box number 28171, Santa Ana, California, 927998171. Thank you, have a great day guys.